slide right to Route 512 towards Wind Gap. In 0.8 miles, your destination is on your left. Flea Market is on your left.
What's up guys, ACCardShark back again, back with baby CardShark, and we are back to Flea Market Sundays. On this Sunday we are up in Wind Gap at the Wind Gap Flea Market, new home of Lucky Funtime Video Games. As you can tell, Allie is thrilled to be here. Yeah. And she has her doll and she's ready to go, and it's just me and baby CardShark today. Next week I think we're going to be hitting up Sailorsburg with Mindy back with us. So we're gonna go inside and see what this place has to offer. I've never been here before, and I know Lucky Funtime's here, but we'll see what else is here. And I'll come back to the game room and show you what I picked up. Alright guys, back from the Wind Gap Flea Market on this episode of Flea Market Sundays. I do have a bag of stuff that I did pick up, so I'm just going to go right through it real quick and show you everything I picked up. A couple of Master System games, a couple of Atari games, and a couple of N64 games. So we're going to go right through it real quick. The first two things I picked up, as you guys know, Lucky Funtime is always my home for finding all my Japanese imports. And I did pick up two Japanese imports for the N64. The first one is Pilotwings 64. So that is a Japanese cartridge for Pilotwings 64. On the back, as you can see, there's the Japanese label. And right up front there, you can see the Japanese writing on there as well. But Pilotwings 64 for the Nintendo 64. The second one I picked up for the N64 Japanese import is DK64, Donkey Kong 64, and that is the Japanese version of it. I do have this for the American, but I just thought it was really cool to have the Japanese version. I just thought it was kind of neat for the collection, and it couldn't beat the prices that they have up there at Lucky Funtime. So the three games I picked up for the Sega Master System. The first one is Cartridge and Box. Label's a little bit faded, but I didn't really care too much. The spine looks pretty decent. But that game is World Games. That is World Games for the Sega Master System. As you can see, there's the cartridge right there. Cartridge in the box. No manual, but again, the box is what's important to me. The second one I picked up is Complete in Box. Instructions, everything included. And that is Poseidon Wars 3D. There's your spine right there, Poseidon Wars 3D, and there's the back. So pick up that for the Sega Master System. And the last one, I was actually really stoked to find this, because I've never come across it in the wild. And as you guys know, this is one of my favorite gaming series of all time. But for the Sega Master System, that is Miss Pac-Man. Not sure how it plays. I've never played it before, so that should be a lot of fun to see if it has maybe a fast mode, hopefully. And the spine is actually really cool. I mean, it's got that same white look, but it's real bold, so you can really see Miss Pac-Man on the shelf. And that is Cartridge and Box. It's got a white label. And no instructions, but again, not important. So those are the three Sega Master System games I picked up. And then I picked up two factory sealed Atari games. And two awesome ones at that. First one up for the Atari 7800 still has the shelf tag on it and everything, and that is Donkey Kong for the Atari 7800. That is sealed. As you can see, the shelf tag is still attached, and there's the back of the box there, in really good condition. You know, a little bit of tearing on the wrapping, but I really don't care. I just like the fact it's complete in box, but the fact it's sealed is just that much better. So Donkey Kong for the Atari 7800. And the last one I picked up, box is a little bit crushed on the corner. Not that big of a deal. I do it for the collectability more than I do the value. And again, shelf tag still attached, and that is for the Atari 7800. That is Miss Pac-Man. So I believe I now have complete in-box sealed copies of Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and Junior Pac-Man. This one being for the 7800, I have Pac-Man and Junior Pac-Man for the 2600. But I'm just a huge Pac-Man fan, and the fact that I can get all three, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and Junior Pac-Man all sealed, is just really an ultimate win for me for my collection. So that's really awesome. Love the artwork on the cover. This is the one I had as a kid, the first version I ever played other than the arcade. And, you know, that's just an awesome addition to the collection. So that was my trip up to Lucky Funtime Video Games up in the Wind Gap Flea Market, guys. The 3 Master System games, the 2 Atari sealed games, and the 2 Japanese N64 games. And I call that an awesome trip. Next week, I should be heading up to Saylorsburg to see if I can find anything out in the wild, out in the flea market booths. I'm also going to be stopping by Lucky Funtime again. I do have some games to trade in, and they have some stuff held for me, so I'm going to see if I can maybe work a deal to try to get all that stuff maybe on trade. If not, add a couple bucks to it, but I do have some cool stuff on hold for me up there, and I'll be sure to share that with you guys next week on Flea Market Sundays. I'm not going to be going back every week, but you know, Flea Market Sundays, the flea markets are back in full effect again, so really stoked. I'm going to try to get to them a little bit more often than I did last year. And that's going to wrap up this episode of Flea Market Sundays, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And like I said, stay tuned for Saylorsburg and for another trip back to Wind Gap. And that's going to be hopefully next week. So, till next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.